Welcome back, Steeler Nation. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. With the recent signing of Larry Ogunjobi and their acquisitions earlier on this offseason of Mason Cole, I think that what we're going to be doing today is a little bit of tape. I'm going to go into how Larry Ogunjobi can, fix the offense, the defensive line, and what Mason Cole can bring to our offensive line. With that being said, guys, please hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget, we're giving away 2 tickets to see the Pittsburgh Steelers play live as they take on the New York Jets on October 2nd in Heinz Field. We're giving away 2 tickets for that game. All you have to do is be a subscriber. We'll be going live on July 4th to give away those tickets. You'll have to be present on that live, so we highly encourage you guys to hit that notification button. With that being said, guys, I'm Daniel J., the State of the Steelers, and welcome to the Huddle. So what I wanted to do today, guys, is just kind of look at how our rushing defense did last year and where we maybe didn't do so well. And I also thought, what better way than a game against the Minnesota Vikings where we can take a look at our defensive line and Mason Cole. In this game, Mason Cole's playing the right guard and goes against Chris Wormley and Hayward quite a bit. And so we'll see that. But what I was able to see as far as what the Minnesota Vikings were able to do to us on this game was they made our middle linebackers think. And unfortunately, that caused a little bit of hesitation, which resulted in some long runs. We'll go over that. Guys, this type of content is stuff that we can kind of expect to see later on in the season. Right now, my channel is fairly small, so we're not monetized yet. So this, is going to be hit for copyright or whatnot. So I may not get monetized later on for this. It don't bother me now, but this will be some kind of content you can expect during the season. And once we get to a point where we are an actual channel and hit that 1,000 subscribers, we'll have a membership where we'll be going through content like this throughout the week for members. Let's get into the content. Let's get into the stuff. So in this play here, we have Mason Cole right here. He's going to be the right guard going against Chris Wormley. Let's watch the play. Yeah, Justin Jefferson runs out. We're playing man. This is his guy. He needs to attack right there. The option that they have right here is Cousins going to either give it to Cook or he's going to hold it and pass it to Justin Jefferson in the flat, where you have 2 guys right here to block for him and you have 1 man open right here. His job right here is to attack. He hesitates, and this is solely on the middle linebacker here, Marcus Allen. Let's play it forward. You can see what I'm saying. Hesitates. Instead of going in, Cook finds the open spot. There he goes down the field. Right here, you see Cam Hayward over Mason Cole. This is going to be a handoff to this side right here. You're going to see what looks like a hold to me, in my opinion, but Mason gets away with it. You're going to also see that Tyrel Edmonds right here is going to be put in the same exact position that Marcus Allen was put able to make this play if he's doing more reaction versus thinking. But in my opinion, he hesitates and we get a big run. Let's run this through. So you have an open here and you have an open here. You have Schobert filling in that spot, and you have Tyrel Edmonds coming in to fill in this hole here. We got the fullback blocking forward. Pretty obvious it's going to be a run. The ball's a pitch. It's already out of Cousins' hand. So right here, Tyrel Edmonds stops. I'm not sure if he's thinking there's a flea flicker or something, but if he goes in, he's got that open. There's nobody in front of him. Hesitates and allows Cook to head off to the left and go on for a first down. Right here, in my opinion, we're going to see something kind of very similar again. You're going to see Mason Cole taking on Wormley. There's going to be a double team here. You're going to see basically what's going to end up happening is they're going to double team Wormley. If Devin Bush is coming in, then I believe that's Bradbury, the center, is going to pull off and take him. And if it's Schobert coming in my opinion, I think Mason Cole's going to pull off there and take Schobert. Right here, in my opinion, what's happening is Devin Bush he hesitates a second, or a split second, but he also takes a bad angle. He kind of comes in too close and allows himself to get blocked by the center. If he comes in, it's a wide open area. If he comes in a little bit more open, you'll see that it'll make it a little bit more difficult for the center to pull off of Devin Bush, and maybe perhaps Devin has an opportunity to disrupt this play. And let's play it, and I'll show you what I mean. So right here is what I'm talking about with the double team, and you have the center looking back. You have Devin Bush over pursuing a little bit, going too far to the left, and which is going to cause him to have a bad angle. Let's just play this again. So he's coming in straight at, this is a big hole right here. The center here has to make an athletic move. That's not a comfortable position. He's his feet are not directly below him. His feet are, you can see they're to the right of him. He's leaning in this way. If Devin Bush took a better angle, he has an opportunity to disrupt this. However, he runs right into him, who's falling, the center who's basically falling, and just directly runs right into him, allowing himself to get blocked and allowing Devin Bush to, we have hat on a hat at this point, you see, allowing Cook to just take the wide open hole for a big game. So I know in the intro I mentioned that we're going to be going over our defensive rushing attack and how Larry Ogunjobi can, what he can do for us. And yeah, I see where the defensive line isn't coming off the blocks very well, but a lot of the mistakes that I'm seeing is definitely coming from our middle linebackers. We'll go back into it, and I can show you another play here where Devin Bush. Now, again, I'm just a fan. I don't know how to break down tape or any of these things. I did play football in high school. However, that's as far as my football career went. However, just looking at it from a fan's perspective and from a fan's point of view, and this next play is just Devin Bush again missing the mark and going down the wrong play and missing the assignment, so to speak. In my opinion, again, I don't know the defensive call. If I knew the call and everything else, I'd probably give a better, description of what I'm seeing. But let's go back into it. Let's see. So here's Devin Bush. You have Mason Cole, just try to keep an eye on him. He's going up against double team on Chris Wormley again. And I believe this is a pitch. And Devin Bush over pursues. I think this is his gap. His gap integrity is right here. And I could be wrong, but all right. So this is going to be a weird or an odd lineup. We have actually Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt both on the outside here. We have Adams, and we have, I believe that's we'll see who that is right now. I can't tell from this angle. Whoever it is. Oh, that's Loudermilk. That's what it looks like. He just, he did an okay job. Loudermilk is, let's see where, let's rewind that. So this is Loudermilk. All right, we have Wormley getting taken by Mason Cole. Mason's pushing him off the line. He's got him one-on-one right here. You have him, 1-2 yards off the line of scrimmage already by the time that the running back even gets the ball. That's not good. And he pushes him back, way back out here. Look at that. That's 4 yards past the line of scrimmage. And our running back here hasn't even came anywhere near the line of scrimmage. This is already looking bad. There's a huge hole. Devin Bush ran inside, over pursued instead of standing his ground right here and maintaining gap responsibility. Allow for a cutback by Devin Cook, by Cook right here. Boom. And off for the races again. So you have him coming in, pursuing out this way. Again, I don't know the play, so it's very much possible I could be wrong. However, he was lined up back here, and in my opinion, he would be have this gap right here as far as his responsibility based on where he was lined up. Yeah. And he came way over here into the traffic instead of if he would have stayed. And I get it, these guys are making these decisions very quickly. It's in the speed of the game. But I think right here he made the mistake and he got himself out of the play by not showing some gap integrity right here on this play and allowing him to get pushed out. We've left a huge hole. Somebody had to be there. And so in these few plays that I've kind of shown you, in my opinion, again, our defensive line isn't doing so well. Wormley's getting pushed off, off the ball pretty bad and whatnot. But they are giving our middle linebackers an opportunity to do something. And I'm getting kind of concerned here as far as Devin Bush. He, maybe in another video we'll go through one of the later games in the season and see how he progressed. Because it did seem that Devin Bush did play a lot better towards the end of the season. So, another towards the end of the week, I'll break down one of the later games in the year, maybe the Browns game at home, even against the Baltimore Ravens that are heavy run, and see how what he was able to do there. But in this game, he just played very poor. And so we'll do one more. We're going to do the touchdown run by Cook. You'll see the defense over pursue, and Cook kind of just take the cutback. We'll get into it. So here you have lined up Mason Cole going up against that looks like Loudermilk and Wormley on the left side here. Cam Hayward on the right side. Highsmith also on the right side, and we have TJ Watt on the left. We have Devin Bush here in the middle and Schobert showing a pressure blitz here off the top. All right, so for all your Tyrel Edmonds haters, this is going to be another play for you guys. You're going to see the over pursuit on the defense. You're going to see Killebrew close in on the running back. He's actually, in my opinion, doing a great job. Just he sees the run play and closes in. The problem is going to be Tyrel Edmonds. Tyrel Edmonds, instead of having gap integrity and staying out here, is going to also collapse in, allowing Cook to hit the cutback out. So let's play this. See, Killebrew sees the handoff and is immediately attacking the ball. And what that does is that he muddles up and muddies up this area, doing what the other guys failed to do in the other videos that I was showing you guys, where Marcus Allen or Tyrel Edmonds, had hesitated. This guy doesn't. He comes in, he blocks up, he muddies up that area. And if Tyrel Edmonds has some gap integrity, this is not going to go anywhere. The Pittsburgh Steelers stated a lot last year that a lot of the issues that they had was, basically the players, performance versus the play calls. And I'm seeing that. I definitely am. I'm seeing where you're having defenses that have these plays stopped and we're making one mistake or we're leaving one guy in the open to make a decision and he's often making the wrong one. Let's play this forward. So right here, Tyrel Edmonds pushes himself that direction a few yards, putting himself in a very bad position. I mean, look at how far back he goes. There's nobody there. And he's gone. That is our safety who left that area. Our other safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick, comes from across the field to prevent that, or to try to prevent, to get closer to him. Okay. Again, Killebrew coming in, muddying it up. And then you're going to see Tyrel Edmonds, who is way out here, go dang near inside the hash, taking himself out of position. I ask, what difference would Larry Ogunjobi make in this situation? Or in the other situations that I brought up? What is he going to do different? I'm glad that we got Miles Jack, because from what I'm seeing here, it's very concerning. Very concerning. Look at that. He's gone. So what do we learn? Mason Cole can push some defensive linemen around, and our middle linebackers need to make some better decisions. That was a pretty sad performance. I know it was a short week. I know it was on the road, and all these excuses can be said about this game. However, this wasn't the only game that we got torched. This is concerning, guys. Our rush defense was pretty bad. I'm not sure what more the defensive tackles are going to be able to do, or the defensive line, in this scenario or in these situations. But needed, because if we're going to be playing like this, it doesn't matter if we have Larry Ogunjobi. It doesn't matter if Stephon Tuitt retires and comes back and Cam Hayward is there. If our middle linebackers are over pursuing, or not even the middle linebackers as well. I mean, we have Tyrel Edmonds playing in the box, acting potentially as a third middle linebacker. So I guess you can kind of count him there. But if you have our middle linebackers and our safeties that are playing the box and playing the run, over pursuing and or hesitating on handoffs and on running plays, then we're going to have a huge problem. It doesn't matter who's going to be up front, So with that being said, guys, I hope Brian Flores ends up being the savior when it comes to this team, when it comes to our defense. So we're definitely going to need these guys to be coached up. The scheme seemed like it worked. It definitely seemed like the players were not performing. And so we'll see what happens. I didn't think that Tyrel Edmonds didn't played fairly bad or anything like that last season. But after watching, there's some concern there as well. And I think I understand why the Pittsburgh Steelers didn't give him such a big, contract or anything like that, and only gave him a 1-year prove-it deal. He has a lot to prove. Definitely so. Definitely so. Him and Devin Bush. Them two men are definitely on the hot seat. Them two men did not get their 5th-year extension. Those two men have a lot to prove this year. So that's going to be all I have for you guys today. Please hit like and subscribe. I know this is going to be copyright hit, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of the content that's going to be, posted out there during this during the season, and give you guys a little bit of a taste of what we'll be doing. If you like it, please hit that likes button. If you have any comments or suggestions of what we should do, please leave them in the comment section. Don't forget, we have that contest going on. With that being said, guys, I'm Daniel J. This has been State of the Steelers. Peace.